Spirit, come through clearly and crisply and with clarity. Let myself feel the alignment with the white light. Let them feel the alignment with the white light. In Jesus' name I do pray. Amen. My dear angels and spirit guides, I want to thank you for being with me, helping me, and assisting me in my life. I ask you to be with me, help me, and assist me in these readings. Please talk to their angels and spirit guides to find out what they need to hear most. Bring those words to my lips. Help me help them in the most beneficial way possible, whatever will best benefit them, heal them, help them, motivate them, exhilarate them, increase their vibration, get them back on their life path and purpose. Bring those words to my lips. Come through clearly, crisply, and with clarity. Let everything that I say be real, crisp, and true. Let everything that I write be confirmation to the entire reading. Please orchestrate this to give them eyes to see and ears to hear. Please take control of the rooms. Please let these rooms be uplifting, powerful, connected, bring the right people at the right time that I'm able to assist in the most beneficial way possible. Please allow the right people to be postcarded, recognize the messages for them so they can benefit and rise to the occasion. All right. And so it is. You guys, welcome. It's Thoughtful Thursday. What does that mean? My name's Bonnie B. I am a spiritual psychic medium. So I only work with the white light. So I connect to your guides, your angels about your life and where you're going. Today is where I give back to the community. So it is free of charge. All you do is you type your yes, no question. Do not use the word soon. Soon to you could be 10 years to your guides and angels. The more specific you are, the better it is. And you'll notice that if you are lucky enough to be chosen, I do not rush. I really take my time. So I tap into your guides and angels to really get the message out that they wish for you to hear. Please keep this room positive and uplifting. I got distracted. I got a compliment. It made me feel nice. So I got distracted. So thank you. Thanks for that. Okay, where was I? If you hear a message and it's not for you, it was for somebody else, but you feel it was for you, you get the goosebumps, you get the intuition, your angel saying this is for you. That's called a postcard. So please accept it and know that they knew where you're going to be, and that is for you. Not everybody's going to get their questions answered today. And if you're lucky enough, as you know, I take my time. If you need more, you go to my page. Thank you, Andrea. You go to my page, you click on my link, and you book a reading. My readings are $175 for the hour. They're over Zoom, and they're very uplifting and positive. So they're well worth the investment. Okay, what do we got here? Give me 1 sec. I just got to check out something. I am signed up. I am gone live. I am live. Okay, that's just weird. There's weird things happening. Okay. Welcome, you guys. Thanks for being here. So before I get going, I'm going to get going really soon. I am in Canada right now. So if you are in the Lower Mainland and you wish to see me, I am going to be at the TradeX in Abbotsford, Vancouver, Canada, BC. For their West Coast Women's Show. So I will be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday 12 to 6, Saturday 10 to 6, and Sunday 10 to 5. Come get your palm read. A reading with me for a palm read is mind-blowing. That's where I began. This is my specialty. So come check me out at the Women's Trade Show if you are in Canada. Don't worry, Seattle. I'm always there. So we can always arrange something as well. Okay, let's keep going here. We've got Dija. Is Ali happy in his marriage? Is that your husband or a friend? I just need to know the relationship with you. And thanks for the compliment. Okay. And thanks for the compliment. She says I look beautiful. Yeah, anyway, I've got everything ready. I've got the showstoppers, I got my comment cards, I've got it all ready for the show. My intuitive palm reading sign. See, so I'm very excited. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But let me get this out of the way so I can focus on you guys tonight. Okay, what do we got here? So is Ali happy in his marriage? Let's find out. It's the West Coast Women's Show. So it's like, I think 20,000 people show up, and it's got over 900 vendors. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay. The cards are talking. Yeah, it is exciting. Thank you. The cards are talking there, Dija. So I know what you want to hear. And I wish that I could tell you that. Is Ali happy in his marriage? The answer is yes. Now, this is not a small yes. This is an absolute yes. Yes. So this means all timelines are saying yes. And Ali's actually working on his marriage. So he's been really trying to make things work. Now, I understand that he's participating in other things. And the reason he's participating in other things is that he feels very alone. So we might think it's his marriage, but it's not. It's because he's going through a lot within. So he might have had some kind of trauma, some kind of chaos. Something did not serve him. And he kind of has his guard up where he doesn't trust anybody. And what's sad with that, it means he can't truly love. He can't truly love anybody right now because he can't truly love himself right now. So that's the tear card. So you can even see it's the isolation. So even if he's surrounded by people, he's still gonna feel alone. Now they're showing that he's done a lot of internal work. So he's been working on this, which is really good. And as long as he continues to work on this, that's important. And it looks like there'll be success with that. So I know that's not the answer you want to hear. However, there is someone new coming for you. And you'll recognize them because they're a lot younger, very attractive, and an excellent communicator. Like they're really going to want to talk to you. So it's interesting. Anyway, that's what the angels said. That's the second question, my love. I'm sorry, you'll have to wait for next Thursday for that one. Nope, they showed the first one was Ali. The first one was the king. That was the one you're asking about. I don't know the second one, but again, any further questions, you got to come back on next Thursday. I've got already a lot of people in the room ready to go. I know you only see the two, but I have a whole nother platform with a whole bunch more questions. So I hope that was good. Love and light to you. I wish you all the best. All right, how are we doing here tonight? Dum, 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 dum. What's going on here? So we've got weird things going on. Oh, that's good. Let's pin that. That's cool. And then what else do we have? So I'll quickly talk about my subscription. Oh, I don't want that. Hold on. So what I just pinned there is if you really want to support me and my channel, um, go to my page or go to what I just clicked and subscribe. So that's not here though. You guys are good. So as a subscriber, you pay a monthly fee, and it supports me and my channel, but most importantly allows you to skip the queue. So it doesn't matter if it's Thoughtful Thursday, Manifestation Monday, or if it's one of my paid days where I'm doing readings. It always allows you to skip the queue so you could go to the top and ask your question. Yeah, we'll just leave it there. Once we get to a certain number, I am going to do a channel just for them, everything enlightenment. So that's what that was about. Okay, I'm doing a question. Is any of my, in saying that, any of my enlightenment tribe in the room? Just retype your question because I can't go backwards, or I don't want to go backwards. Okay. Emma, thanks for the gifts. Oh, there she is. Let's grab this one. Hi, Ixa. Hello, darling. How are you? Is letting C into my life good for me? Let's find out. I gotta just see something. There we go. Don't worry, Alphonse, you'll be next. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, that popped quick. Did you see that? It was like, psh, there it goes. All right. Is letting C into my life good for me? Letting C into my life good for me. They're not answering. They're not answering. So a 2 to 10 is an answer. Whew. Interesting, Aixa. Okay. A 2 to 10 is an answer. They drop the ace. So the ace is a destiny card. So they never want to answer. So the ace is the destiny card. What does that mean? You just asked a question regarding your soul growth. So this is something that you came here to learn. You came here to align with. You came here to get right. And I love it that it's in a heart, which means you are manifesting your King of Hearts. So you're manifesting that amazing, terrific experience, that life experience. And it's even showing you're creating it. So you're visualizing it, you're creating it. Where they don't want to answer this because they don't want to influence you one way or another, because they're not going to say he's the one or he's not the one. You know what you're creating. You know if he fits into that or not. What's really important is that you tap into your intuition. So the consciousness card is exactly that. It's connecting to God. It's connecting to your angels, your guides about your life. It's when you go within and you really listen to your guidance system, that's where you get your answers, and they'll guide you. Come this way, come this way, come this way. In the meantime, they are so strict with me. In the meantime, you will find that they're going to send you a friend, a tribe member, somebody that's very different than you, but you're going to blend beautifully together, that they've gone through the same lessons that you have, and they're going to help you deal with your emotion. So sometimes I find when we come out of a traumatic relationship, they send us somebody that we get to practice speaking our truth. We get to practice feeling better. We get to practice where all of a sudden, you know, they're making us feel better. They're motivating us, making our confidence better, and they're building us up so we come into alignment to that which we truly want. So, anyway, hi Grant, welcome. I hope that helped. I know that's not what you wanted. You wanted an answer. If they don't answer, it's because there's certain things that we need to decide. We are the creators of our life. Our angel's job is not to tell us what we want. Our angel's job is to assist us in the best version of that creation. FJ, welcome. All right, Alphonse, are you ready to rumble? Alphonse. Thank you as always. You're so welcome, as always. I appreciate you so much. Hello from San Diego. Awesome. Welcome, welcome. Cindy! If I may ask a question, will Brandy come back to Philippines? Wow. Will Brandy come back to me as my long-term? Before I'm going to continue, I want to let you know, I don't know if you can see the red coming into my face. As I'm coming into this energy, the first thing I'm feeling is healing. There's so much healing here. When my face goes red, that's telling me that you're going through a massive healing right now. So I didn't want to ignore it, but I didn't want to stay hot. They will keep me hot until I say it. So it was just important that I bring that out. Okay. So will Brandy come back to me as a long-term active partner and eventually my wife? We dated about 2 months and we got each other for over a year. And she broke up with me out of the blue via text message. Alphonse, didn't we just cover this last time? Didn't you come on last time? Didn't you already ask this question? And didn't my crew on the other side say, "Oh, she broke up with you by text message. That's somebody that doesn't respect you." And they were all like sticking up for you. I remember that. I'll still answer it, but I remember that. Oh, my heart goes out to you. That's just terrible. Just terrible. Romantic partner, and we've known each other for over a year. Yeah. She was and is everything. She's my missing piece. I'm ready. Yeah. All right, let's find out. If it wasn't you, Alphonse, I tell you, there's somebody just like the same question, same situation. What's going on with these girls? What's going on? That's just nutty. All right. Will Brandy come back to me as my long-term active partner and eventually my wife? So I don't know if you notice. See how I'm shuffling? That means you're in stuck energy. So when it's so better. When it's shuffle, that means the angels actually don't know, which could be a good thing for you because it means she doesn't know. She's in stuck energy. So one day it's yes, next day it's no. Next day it's yes, next day it's no. So she keeps going back and forth. That's why they don't know what she's going to do. They did answer though. So I'm going to go through this. So give me a sec. Oof. Alphonse, you're a really passionate person. How I know that is 2 red cards fell, which is my definition of passion. So passion is kind of like when an artist starts painting, sometimes they can paint for 3 days and they don't eat, like they forget to eat. They lose themselves in what they're doing. And unfortunately, that's what you could be doing as well. They're saying that when you are passionate about something, and if it's a person, you can lose yourself in that person. So it's really, really important to have balance That's the key. Both of us went through bad divorce, and our ex-husband was a narcissist. Yeah, that's terrible. So, Alphonse, if they're to answer today based on the timelines they see active at the moment, they're going to say no. And the angels are actually, no is for your highest good. Right now, they're trying to get you to realize the thunderbolt is the epiphany, the aha moment. So they're trying to get you to realize what you need to get rid of in your life that no longer serves you. So if you look, these are people falling. So it's getting rid of toxic people, toxic habits, toxic beliefs. A belief is just a thought you continue to think. They don't necessarily serve us. What the angels want you to do is they really want you to be in the moment. They don't want you thinking about the future, and they don't want you thinking about the past. Both of those things you cannot control. What you can control is now. How you feel now, what you're going to think now. They really want you to experience your life, to find joy in your everyday. So when you're on that walk, you're not in your head. You're actually on the walk. You're feeling the sun. You're hearing the birds. You're present. I think that they're trying to get you to travel because they showed me the world card. So this is getting out of Dodge, getting out of your four walls of habit, of thought, to clear the cobwebs. And they're trying to get you to realize you get what you think about, whether you want it or not. So they're trying to get you to get a little bit more control of your thoughts, the thoughts that you think when everything's quiet. I'm a June Gemini and she's a Sagittarius. You know, I know it sounds so perfect. It really does sound perfect. But you can lead a horse to water. You cannot force it to drink. And the energies as right now, the answer is no. So you got to think, when I hear you, I would think the answer should be yes, that yes, it should be for you. However, because they're no, sometimes God's greatest gifts are unanswered prayers. And I know you don't see that right now because you're really praying for this. This is what you really want. You really believe this is it. But God sees the broader perspective. If you imagine a landscape, your life is a landscape painting. You're only in the dot of the landscape of your life. So God can see the whole picture. And that's why the angels are like, right now, this is not for your highest good. So if they had to answer, they're saying, no, it's not. So maybe you don't have the full picture. Maybe there's a piece that you're missing. Maybe they aren't exactly what you thought there would be, or maybe they're going through something where they just won't be able to show up for you at all. I love traveling, and she has minimal travel. Yeah. But you got to get out of Dodge, my friend. They're trying to expand your horizon. And right now it's a no. Now, I'm not saying it's a no forever. This can shift. Like I said, it was sloppy vibration. But regardless what she does, because you can lead a horse to water, in the meantime, they want you to find joy where you are. That is the key. Really work on your thoughts, because the more joyous you are, the more good things come. The more miserable you are, the more miserable things come. That's kind of how it works. I know that's not the answer you wanted. However, it is the answer they gave. I'm going to just hold these up and you can take a quick picture. Hi, Sylvia. Take a picture of your answer. Here, hold on. That was terrible. I just did an awful job of holding those cards up. Let's go like this because I want you to get the words. And then there you go. Try that. Okay. Thank you for being here. Love and light. Oh, Alphonse. So we got a lot going on here. So I've got the Alphonse, Teacher. AAAA3 is, this is awesome. Thanks for doing this. Can I be next? You're welcome for doing this. Okay, then we've got Brenda. So AAA3, just type your yes, no question. So next we've got here. So let me see what I missed. You guys rock. Make sure you tap the screen. I appreciate you. I'm going to just take a moment to catch up. We've got, Aixa, thanks for the popular. I appreciate it. Ethrina, hi again. Good evening. Hi, Beverly. Tyrant. Dark and Lovely. What a great name. Thanks for sharing my live. I appreciate you. Hi, Andrea. I swear I thought you were, Andrea, I thought you were part of my monthly subscriptions, but it doesn't show you as the super fan for the monthly subscriptions. I swear you were. But thanks for all the gifts. I appreciate that. I just moved from there to Alberta. I know, Andrea, I know. Bad timing, eh? Okay. Here we go. I regret leaving there. Well, you're going to go through a winter. I know. But it was necessary. Why are you writing $500? What does that mean? And then you wrote $1,000. What does that mean? Is that our manifestation money? Is that the money we're manifesting that you're $3,000 now you write? So are you manifesting that you're so wealthy, this is the money that you're going to send me just because you're awesome? I love it. Andrea, is this a new job? Okay. All right, we're going to do that. So Dree Dawn, my dear Andrea, is this new job the answer to my financial issues? Is this new job the answers to my financial issues? Okay, before I do that, the next one after that's going to be Brenda. Does Ivan Castro feel happier that we separated? I'm so sorry, hun. And then, what's the event? Oh, I already answered that. I'm going to ask my soul sister to go see you when she's there. Oh, that's fantastic. Kevin, thanks for following me. I appreciate it. Hi, Jody. Hi, Ritza. Thanks for the gifts. TC, hello. Hi, Kevin. Gabe, welcome. Ritza, Jody, hello. All right. Terry, thanks for the gifts, you guys. Emma. All right. I'm just catching up real quick. I am a subscriber. It doesn't show us a subscriber at Theory. It just shows us a fan club or a follower. A subscriber is the one that pays a monthly fee. Yeah, and it's not showing that. Like if you look at Miss Castro, you can see that she's got the ring around it. That's how I know. Hi, Allison. There we go. All right. Stack, thanks for following me. TC from the Philippines, welcome to the channel. I appreciate you. Stace from Ireland, really good. Diane, thanks for following me. Awesome, you guys. So, Bonnie Blue, interesting. Stoned, thanks for following me. I appreciate you. All right, I'm almost caught up, you guys. I'm almost caught up. Here we go. Here we go. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. I like to support people too. That's great. Am I being filtered? No, you're not. Don't worry. There's just a lot of people in the room. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to do Dree Dawn, which is Andrea, and then we're going to do Brenda, and then another one from TikTok, and then we're going to do AAA33, so don't go away. So, Dree Dawn, Andrea, here we go. Oh my God. Anything from Josh? What do you mean? Kelly, what do you mean? Anything from Josh? All right, Dree Dawn. Is this new job the answer to my financial issues? Is this new job the answer to my financial issues? Thanks, Kitty. Thanks, Allison. I have to do. Thanks for subscribing. I really, really appreciate you so much. That's so good. Okay. You know what, Andrea? I'm really glad you asked that question. We need to have a conversation. So I think this is what's really important that you hear, because it's going to help you, okay? Is this new job the answer to my financial issues? Not right away. The answer they first answered was no. But don't panic. This is a small no, which means it can change. And that's where I asked, okay, what is it? And then it turns to a yes. So this is a much more solid yes. However, it's a club energy. This is fear energy. And that's what they want me to talk to you about. You need to get control of your thoughts, because it is not serving you right now. You have to master your thoughts, love. And you were a follower before. You would let everybody dictate the bus. You try to please everybody, jump through a million hoops, try to, make everybody happy. I'm out of whack in every way. And it didn't matter how many hoops you jump through, you can never make them happy, because you can only make somebody happy for 30 seconds. What about the next 30 and the next 30 and the next 30, right? Your dreams are possible. That's the first thing they want you to know. And I almost want to cry with this, because I feel like you're giving up hope. Your dreams are possible. Now, the angels are trying to get you to move forward with ideas. You need to end the chapters. You like to leave the door open and take a peek. You don't like to close doors. You don't like to walk away. You don't like to end things in their entirety, but things need to be completed. Doors need to be closed. You have to walk away from old energy. Otherwise, even though you walked into your new chapter, your new life, the new energy can't come in, because you're still stuck in old energy. So you've got to complete things in order for this to fruitify. And the main thing is you got to get control of your thoughts. You're in fear. You're in lack. What if this? What if that? Again, what if I made a mistake? I shouldn't have done this. Oh my goodness, I don't have the money. What's going to happen here? What's going to happen? And what you don't realize is everything you're fearing, you're inviting. You're actually giving momentum to that which you do not want. And that's why the angels are like, control your mind. You're letting it run rampant. I'm still fighting with Tim. I'm frustrated with my whole life. And that's why you're staying stuck, because you're not completing anything. Things need to be completed in their entirety for this new chapter to become good. You know what? Even if you're in the midst of chaos, this is Andrea. Even if you're in the midst of chaos, you can shift it. But you got to start taking deep breaths and centering yourself. Connect to God. Connect to the wholeness of who you are. Everything you need is in that white light. Everything you need, your calm, your peace. All right, God, help me. I give this to you. Help me stay calm. Help me get control. Help me stay motivated. Help me stay happy. Like, ask, you shall receive. Knock, the door shall open. Seek, and you shall find. It is so important that you start talking to your guides and angels. It's so important. Thank you for that, Sea Turtle. So if you don't master your thoughts, then nothing's going to change, because you're going to be doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. You've already done this. You've already followed everybody. You've already listened to everybody, and it's gotten you nowhere. So take a deep breath. You're doing just fine. It's going to turn into a yes, but you're not going to get your joy from anybody outside of yourself. So it's really important that you really start to control your thoughts, stop being afraid, and just breathe. Be calm and say, everything's always working out for me. I gave it to God. It's going to work out for me. That was a lot. That was a lot. Now I know why the angels wanted me to pick yours, because you needed that, I think, more so tonight than any night, I think. Can you feel me crying? I can. That's why I said that was a lot. But I think you needed that. I think you needed that. Here, take a picture so you have it. All right. Andrea, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I too had to learn these things. Dree, you've got this. Look how good the community is. Oh, you guys make me want to cry. I just love this room. I love these people. Sonia, Sunny, welcome. You're welcome. You've got this. All right, Brenda. Brenda. So Brenda, you got to let me know you're still in the room. I can't answer unless I know you're still in the room. So as I wait for that, I'm going to grab my next one. I finally had enough to be a super fan. Did you hear me cheer? I cheered for you. I was so grateful to you, Kitty. I was so grateful. Thank you so much. Yes. Okay. Brenda's in the room. So here we go. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, Brenda, you go. The question is, does Ivan feel happier that we separated? Oh, that makes me want to cry right there. It's so hard. That's so hard. Does Ivan feel happier that we separated? Ooh. Did you see that pop? This is meant to be. Okay. You're not going to like this answer, Brenda, or you might. I don't know. Yeah. Does Ivan feel happier that we separated? The answer is yes. Unfortunately, it's yes. There's a reason. Ivan was exhausted. Absolutely exhausted. He became the man in the machine. So what that means is he's going through the motions, but he checked out. Nobody's home. And you're not really living then. You're living, but you're not living. You're not thriving. Thanks for the roses. This is completed for him. He wants this completed. He's trying to close a chapter. He wants a blank slate. He wants to start over. This has just played out its thing. It's too exhausting. The club is a fighting card. This is drama, trauma, addiction, affliction, distraction, fighting. It's not good. You might see him go on a trip. He's getting out of Dodge. Or maybe the angels are telling you to go on a trip. The way this works, Brenda, is I just feel the energy. So if it's not his, it's yours. And that, because I can't, when I do a whole hour reading, I can decipher whose energy's whose. But when I just do a quick, because I'm just tapping in and I just feel the energy. So I can't tell if it's his or yours. But the answer is yes. And this is definitely need to be completed in its entirety. It's an exhausting situation. And it's like you both need clean slates. It's important. And that's why the trip, it's like, it's time to get out of Dodge. Yeah, they could be. But the yes is the answer you wanted. So it's, yeah. Anyway, I'll let you take a picture of those because that was interesting. Give me a sec. I just gotta set it up. So take a picture of that. Oh, here, I gotta get the words. Hold on. There we go. Let's do that. Try that. Got it? Okay. Thanks for being here, Brenda. Please continue to stay subscribed. I got to get to 1,000 subscribers. It's really important for me to get monetized. So please, please, please tell your friends, tell your family, let them subscribe. Try to get me to 1,000. That could be your thank you to me. I really appreciate that. Okay. All right. Aaron, thanks for following me. Same with you, Big D. Love that name. Sea Turtle, thanks for all the gifts. I really appreciate you. I just have to make sure I didn't miss any of my subscribers. So my subscribers get to skip the queue. So I'm just quickly looking to see if I had. No, I don't see any. Just retype it if I missed it. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Okay. So I am going to do, oh, you guys are awesome. You guys are rocking tonight, I tell you. Way to make a girl feel loved. Sea turtles. I love the name, and I love sea turtles. I went to Maui. Oh, I love Maui. Oh, thank you. You're just amazing. I just love that. And I got to swim with the turtles. It was so good. So will I ever change for the better and have a better life? See, I hear that, and right away it makes me want to go, I don't know, will you? Because it's in your control, love. It is totally, absolutely, 100% in your control. But the angels know you. So we'll see what they say. That's my own bias. The angels know you. So let me tap into them. Let's see what they say. Will I ever change for the better? Did you see it pop? And have a better life. All right. Now I want to cry because I got in your energy. That's the hard part about this job, because I feel things. I send you love and I send you light. And I'm sorry you're having such a hard time. And you did not get there on your own. Life has happened to you. And that's what's done it. So, will I ever change for the better and have a better life? The answer is yes. Now, this is not an absolute yes, but it's a strong yes, as long as you do the work. Sea Turtle, you are the perfect person to come have a reading with me. And let me tell you why, besides you making me cry. If you can afford the $175, go to my page, click on my link, and book a reading. That reading will last you for 3 years. That reading will be the highest vibrational reading you've ever had. You see what I can do in 10 minutes. Imagine an hour of me tapped into your angels and guides. They unfold it very, very beautifully. And you are in stuck energy. So you're showing up as the queen of clubs. You're not in your heart space. That's why you're not living a thriving life. That's why you're not, but you're supposed to be. You got caught. You got caught in your trauma. This is trauma, addiction, affliction, distraction. You got caught in life. And one of the ways you got caught is because you're trying to please everybody and make everybody happy. And the problem with that is you can't. You can make some of the people happy all the time, or all the people happy some of the time. You can never make all the people happy all the time. And what ends up happening is you lose yourself. And then you come up empty. Your cup is empty. And you're no good to anyone if your cup's empty. So they're saying, will I ever change for the better and have a better life? Yes, but you need to do the work. And as long as you do the work, you're going to have a very fulfilling, loving life. This is connection like you've never felt. You need to do a reading. Let me hold this up, let you take a picture. That's your motivation. All right. I hope that helped. Love and light to you, my friend. Isn't it beautiful? Like I tell you, some of the ways they answer, I just find so beautiful. And I'm so blessed to be a part of everybody's journey. Like when I have a reading, I'm like you, I'm the bystander. Ooh, what's coming out? It's like, oh, I'm just so blessed to do what I do. Okay, so let's do the next one. AAA. Have I been on the correct path this last week to rectify the damages of the past? Trying to bring my boys home and had to become my own attorney for a sad case of injustice after abuse. That sounds horrific. That's just terrible. But look at you. Oh, you should be very proud of yourself. So the question is, have I been on the correct path this last week? To rectify the damages of the past, trying to bring my boys home and had to become my own attorney for a sad case of injustice after abuse. I tell you, our justice system, it needs to be revamped. There's so many things that need to be fixed. But good on you for taking control like that. That was huge. Hey, can you just make sure you're still can you just say yes, you're still in the room? I just don't want to waste everybody's time because we've got a lot of people waiting in the queue. And I don't want to answer a question if you're not still in the room. Thank you, love. You always take your time. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. So I'm going to grab my next one. I just want to wait for AAA to reply if they're in the room. And then I'll want to look for my next one in the meantime. Dun, da, da, da. Here we go. Jody, are you in Vancouver? Are you in Mission? Were you in the room when you heard that I'm going to be at the TradeX Abbotsford Women's West Coast Show this weekend? If you're in Mission, BC. Jasmine, thanks for following. Emma, congratulations, you've been chosen. Do the phone calls from Maryland mean anything? So Emma, just let me know you're still in the room by just saying yes. Oh, there you are. Oh, thank you. I see that. And AAA, you need to let me know you're still in the room. If not, I'm going to do Gagan next. So Gagan, let me know you're still in the room. All right, Emma, do the phone calls from Maryland mean anything? Whew. Whew. That popped like crazy. So they do. I don't think it's a massive thing. I don't think it's like a major thing. The answer is yes. Do they mean anything? The answer is yes, but not a yes that you want to bet the house on it. It's a tiny yes. So it means it can change. So it's more like a maybe yes. What's interesting is what falls with it is the lazy card. So it's like something's not being done. Something's not being taken care of. And it's definitely a situation that bugs. So the bugs are involved. So a situation that's bugging. But the angels are guiding, come this way, come this way. So to me, it's reminding me, okay, is this collectors? And the angels are trying to show you a way out. Boo! Welcome. I love the name. So the answer is a small yes, but I wouldn't get too worried about it. And if there's something you're procrastinating on, you might want to get going, because when you look at the procrastination card, it cracks the foundation. So something needs to go. And even though it bugs you, you got to just ignore that part and follow your guidance system. They're going to lead you out of it. Anyway, that's their answer. Thanks for being in my channel. I'll hold this up, take a picture so you have it. Okay. There you go. Welcome. All right. Yeah, sorry, Brenda. There's only one question per person. And the reason for that, you can come next Thursday and ask that, but just one question per person, because on the other channel, there's over 33. So there's a huge lineup. That's why not everybody's going to get their question answered. So that's the way it goes. And since AAA didn't answer, we're going to have Gagan replace. Does Harmon miss me? Sorry that you guys are separated. That's always tough. Does Harmon miss me? Does Harmon miss me? Not right now. I think you've asked that question before and the answer was yes, but they're showing not right now. They're saying no. So I don't know if it means Harmon can drink guilt-free. It comes with the playful card and it comes with the club card. So this is addiction, affliction, drama, trauma, fighting, just depression. Like it's not a positive card yet. With the playful card, it makes me think doing something in excess. So that's why the answer is right now they're not, because of that. So take a deep breath. You know what? This separation, it's not about them. The separation is about you. It is to help you come into a new vision. It is to help you come into alignment to who you are, to really come into alignment to what you deserve instead of accepting less than you deserve. And it's to really help you come into alignment to your joy. So it's very important. You're doing the right things, and they want this to be a magical time for you. But I feel that you've got a lot of heaviness on you and you're taking a lot in. So deep breaths. You got this. You've got this. Is there a book or a movie that you're wanting to write? Because I just saw a film flash by and I don't know what that's about. So maybe dig into something that can distract you, that you will enjoy. That's what they're saying. And then I guess give it some time, and hopefully Harmon will, pass this stage and you can ask again. So anyway, love and light. Thanks for being here. Oh, Aaron, yours just made me want to cry. Would I be fulfilled in a relationship with Dan, but without a baby? That's a big one. I just want the next people to know who it's going to be. So, so Roberto, you'll be next. So what I need you to do is just say yes to let me know you're still in the room. Otherwise, you won't be. All right, here we go. So this is for Aaron. Would I be fulfilled in a relationship with Dan, but without a baby? This is big. I love your heart, Aaron. I'm sad for you because it feels a little bit like a death. So I'm sad for you. And it is a death. It's so hard letting go. It's like a death of a dream. It's a death of a picture. Oh, I got to watch what I say on TikTok and watch my numbers go down now. I'm not supposed to say that word. I always forget. I want to talk so freely, and I always forget that you get censored with certain words. Would I be fulfilled in a relationship with Dan, but without a baby? The answer is yes. Now, this is a small yes. It's not an absolute yes. Which means it can change. The angels want you to trust. Trust in yourself, trust in the universe. It's important. And you're right, you've got possibilities. You do have a decision to make. You absolutely have a decision to make because you've got possibilities. And one of them's letting go. So it's a big decision. But you can make either work. You can make either happy because that's your talent. Like, you can be happy no matter where you go. You know how to find the happiness. And Dan's a good guy. There's so much potential of so much happiness. The neat thing with the two of you, Aaron, is when you and Dan power up together, you guys, you're right, you won't have your own, but you'll probably help humanity in some way together. So you will still make a difference and a change, but instead of it just being in your child's life, it's going to be in a grander scale because it's going to give you guys time to really sink your teeth into something more. And I think you kind of feel that, and that's why it kind of does attract you. And the two of you are, I like it. It's a solid yes, but it is just the letting go of that dream. That's a big decision. And you don't want to have a what if, and you don't want to have a blaming or a frustration or, coulda, shoulda, woulda. So you want to make sure that you make an informed decision, and no matter what you decide, your life is going to be good because you are the breakthrough, or you break through obstacles no matter what's in front of you. I am not worried about you, Erin. You've got this. I know you've got this. You just got to really hone in and figure out what it is you want. But at least you see that both paths are open, both paths are good. So do the internal work, even the possibility cards. It shows all your choices, but you're having trouble deciding. You're meant to be successful and happy. What a great answer, hey? That was a great answer. Anyway, take a picture of that. All right. Love and light. I send it to you. All right. Woo! Gotta wash that right. Clear my energy. Clear my energy. Oh man, life is so beautifully amazing, isn't it? It's so complicated. And she just said, "Thank you, Angel." It's so complicatedly beautiful. I tell you, so complicatedly beautiful. All right, Roberta, what we got? Will my family have a good Christmas? Oh, I can answer that. What a lovely question. Will my family have a good Christmas? That is not, I can handle that. That's the perfect question after that one. Just the perfect question. Roberta, thanks for being here right at this time. Space time continuum. Here we go. Love it, love it. Oh, thanks, Erin. I appreciate it. All right, Roberta, will my family have a good Christmas? This better say yes. That's all I can say. It better say yes. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The answer is yes, but I want to get a little bit more. I can't just leave it at that. It is yes. It's not a strong yes, so it's not an absolute yes. It is just a 4. At least it's better than a maybe, but it means you've got to do a little bit of work to make sure that the family has a good Christmas. Everybody in the room, see the hearts. If you guys can tap the screen, I appreciate that. It shows appreciation and allows the algorithm to do some magic. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice quiet Christmas. So it's showing that there's a lot of you will just enjoy being together. The existing card is enjoying being, just being. You don't need stimulation outside of yourself. You guys will just enjoy being together, which is nice. So the pause is really good. Money is a bit of an issue. So there is worry about that, but that's the whole point. I watched this Christmas show, you guys. It was my favorite. It was my favorite. They just lost, the guy lost his job. They had no money for Christmas, and kids, they don't need it. They understand the situation. So they said, you know what? How about this year for Christmas? We cut out of magazines, or we print what it is that if money was not an object, what it is we'd buy for each other. Like what it is we actually would want to gift each other. And that's what they wrapped up. So everybody unwrapped the gift that they wanted to give. And I got goosebumps even talking about, makes me want to cry. Like how beautiful was that? And they said that Christmas, even though they had no gifts that year, it was each of their most favorite Christmas and all the years that followed, because they remember, and they remember how special and meaningful that was. So you can make anything wonderful. Anyway, you're welcome. I know it's an easy question. It should have been easy. Here, take a picture. So you got your, there you go. All right. Hi, Marie. Who's next? Who's next? So I'm going to do one from that one, but let's just see. Thank you. You're always on time. I appreciate you. Hester. Is a situationship worth it in the end? So Hester, after I do one from here, I'll do yours, but you gotta just say, yes, I'm here, in order that I know you're still in the room. All right, my beautiful, beautiful souls. Who's next? Hi, Blessing. Welcome. Hi, Allison. Wonder why you wrote your name, Allison. Did I miss something? Sweet dreams, Bonnie. I hope I can meet you in Mission. So, Aaron, I hope you didn't leave yet. So, I'm at the West Coast Women's Show in Abbotsford this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, find my booth and you can get an in person palm read. How cool would that be? Let me know that you were on the TikTok. Cool. Here we go. Yeah, and Shu, I go from Seattle and Canada, so yeah, the Lower Mainland. I will be doing a West Coast, a coastal wave show in Pitt Meadows on the 6th of December. But this weekend, I'm at the Trade X on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I do palm reads. My 10-minute palm reads blow people's mind. So definitely come check on me. Okay, Big D, you are the one that had my attention. So I definitely want to answer for you. Do you hear my cat? So my partner just left with the dog to walk the dog, but he left the cat. And the cat's so upset because we always walk both of them. Marvin! Marvin! Come here! Come here, baby! So this is another heavy question. So we go from a Christmas question to a heavy question. Is David cheating on me? Erin, did you hear me about the Trade X in Abbotsford? Do you think you can make it Friday, Saturday, Sunday? If you can, I got a free ticket. So send me a message with your email and I can send you the free ticket. I have so many to give away and I can give you one. It's okay to be it's okay. You got a big heart, so it's all good. So they have cards that have fallen with this. Yes, thank you. I'm in Edmonton, Alberta. Oh, okay. No worries. When you said Mission, I was thinking Mission, BC. I was hopeful. Okay. Big D, is David cheating on me? Not the way you think. So the answer is yes. But if it was a 10, I'd say absolutely yes. It's a small yes. So this is more like a maybe. So to me, this is not the full-fledged. So this could be opening the door to temptation, taking a peek. It could be a conversation. But it's not the full-fledged. So there's not balance right now, and that's what's tough with this relationship is there's not balance. And it is just a matter of time before this ends. And you kind of know that. Because I'm not telling you something you don't already know. It's kind of like in denial. What's really important is where we spend our time. So yeah, time is the key on this one. So Big D, you really do want to share your life. You have a lot of knowledge. You know a lot of things. And you really want to share your happiness, your passion. I know this is a woman because women tend to go for readings, but truly pretend this is a man. Pretend it's a king. The flowers show your growth. Words don't teach. Experience teaches. You've learned. And you really want to share your light, share your knowledge with someone. You're better sharing your life with someone. But this ain't working because there's been no balance in this, no reciprocity. It's like you give and you don't get back. That's why it's a yes, but it's a negative yes, and it's just a matter of time. There's something that needs to be let go of in its entirety, and you just got to go through the hourglass. So I guess in one regard it's good because it's not as bad as you thought, but in the other regard it's not so good. So I wish you the best of luck sorting through this. Balance is the key. It's what you need. Take a picture of that. Thank you. Allison, I thought I answered your question. My apologies. I thought I had, so I gotta go back. I gotta check that. Oh, you hit it right on the nose. Yeah, I know. I didn't. They did. I'm just the messenger. I'm just the messenger. Alice, I'm gonna check. No, Allison, I confused you with Andrea. You're right, I did not. My apologies. I will have to do yours. I'm just gonna do Hester here, and then I'll do yours. Yeah, okay. Well, there you go. Hester was next, but they didn't say they're in the room. And I see AA's back, so I could do that. I'll do yours, AA. I did call your name, but you didn't answer, so I wasn't sure if you're in here. And the worst thing for me to do is answer somebody's question and they not be in here. I've actually been becoming an advocate for children and starting to spread awareness because my case is extremely serious and has opened my eyes. Ah. Yeah. Good for you. That's impressive. Okay, you guys, we're going to read for AAAA, and the question's awesome. So here's the question. Have I been on the correct path this last week to rectify the damages of the past? Trying to bring my boys home and had to become my own attorney for a sad case of injustice after abuse. And then, thank you, the entire system is flawed. And I've actually been becoming an advocate for children and starting to spread awareness because my case is extremely serious and has opened my eyes. I'm excited to do this one, AA. I'm excited. I'm excited to be in your energy. I'm excited to answer this question. I'm so glad that you said you're here. When you didn't answer, I was disappointed. I see you, Sagittarius. Don't you worry. So the main question, what I'm answering right now is, have I been on the correct path this last week? Now, AA, you can't see the other room, so I'm going to tell you what they said. I tell you, my tribe is amazing. The people that come to this channel, I just love who comes to the channel. So there's a woman named Allison that said, I adore when we take our pain and we turn it into advocacy for others. So way to go. Oh, blessing. Thank you. I know. I just wish I could do everybody all at once. It's just because I take my time, I can't do everybody. Have I been on the correct path this last week? The answer is yes. You have been. This is a tough thing. It is going to be really, really hard. You have deep, deep, deep amazement. So you're going to have these days that you're going to feel so powerful, so on, so right in the groove. The flowers show your growth. Words don't teach, experience teaches. You've learned, you've learned, you've learned, you've learned, and you're really meant to share your knowledge, share your light, share your joy, share your passion. You're meant to. But this is so hard because it leaves you empty. So you go from these big, big highs to these big, big lows. And then you're so empty. And it's like depression, addiction, affliction, drama, trauma. It's darkness. It's so hard. The answer is yes, but it's very important that you don't give in to the darkness. It's very important that you don't let the darkness win. You don't let your fears win. You don't let the depression win. You don't let the numbness win. You don't let the darkness win. This is where it's so important that you tap into God and ask God for the magic. Ask God for the power, the magic, the prophetic word. Connect, and it's only a matter of time. You just got to go through the time, and as long as you go through the time, it can be very beautiful and magical. So in the meantime, it's going to be tough because you're going to have these big lows but these big highs. So it's like there's nothing in between. You're going to feel like you're what's that one, bipolar, because it's going to be so crazy. Deep breath, she says. I'm crying. Yeah. Well, it nails it. Nails what you're going through. But you got to stay in your queen power. Stay in the power and stay in God's light. Shine your light bright. Don't let the bastards drag you down. Take a picture of that. Beautiful job. We need more like you. God bless you. We need more like you. Thank you for being born. Thank you for being on this planet. Thank you for fighting the good fight. And thank you for shining your light bright. Please continue to do so. That was gorgeous. Okay. So I'm doing Allison next because she is a subscriber. What does that mean? That means she has subscribed to my Enlightenment Tribe. If you go to my thing and you subscribe, you pay a monthly fee. Please make sure you auto renew. You become part of the Enlightenment Tribe. And as the Enlightenment Tribe, every time you see me live, you skip the queue. Brings you right to the top. If it's my Thoughtful Thursday, if it's my Manifestation Monday, or even if it's one of my paydays, you get to skip the queue. So here we go. Can you retype it? I'm trying to find it. Hold on. Where'd it go? Well, I'm going to see that one. Who said who is next? Laugh out loud. I said Allison. I see. That's cute. So you answer why I said your name. Okay. That's how far back I am. I don't see your question though, my love. So type your question and I will answer it. Because I went all the way back and I don't see it. So now I'm wasting time. So retype your question and I will answer it. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Penny. Is my, that's all I saw. Is my ready to take a new, so they're missing a sentence there. So is my something ready to take a new path this time. So is my what ready to take a new path this time? Is my life? Is that what you meant? Is my life ready to take a new path this time? Is my life? Is my best? Is my best ready to take a new path this time? Your best friend? I don't know. My best Zed? I don't know. Is my best friend? Is my best friend? Why won't they let you write friend? It will. It will. It will. It let me type it. F. Must be friend. I don't know. Weird. All right. Oh my God. The stress. Friend. It's not letting her type friend. How bizarre is that? That's so bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre. Here we go. I'm going crazy now. We're getting silly. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Is my best friend ready to take a new path this time? Let's find out. I almost feel like the drums. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Ooh. Card fell. They're answering the question. It is a little bit of stuck energy. So they're not like full speed ahead in any regard because it's stuck energy. And I'm trying to get, so they didn't want to answer and I was trying to force them to answer. They're not going to answer. So I'll show you what they showed. Ooh, lovely. They're really nice cards. So this is good. So your best friend is on the right path. I'm going to let you know that right now. So this is a destiny card. So everything that's transpired in your best friend's life up to this moment has been for a reason and a purpose. It's for their soul expansion, and it is leading them to their A path. It's forced them to go within. All your answers are inside. So when you connect to God, you connect to your angels, you connect to your guides, that's where all your answers are. So the inner voice is there and it's bringing wish fulfillment with it. So when they connect, and if they just trust in their guidance system, they got to trust in the guidance system, it's going to lead them to the wish fulfillment. And they had wish fulfillment twice. They had it here and they had it here. And I do believe that they're being called to maybe some kind of trip. It involves some kind of travel. And it's important that they do that because it clears the cobwebs. It gives you new perspective. Yeah, I was going to hold all this up. And Lauren, thanks for subscribing to me on YouTube. That's awesome. Okay, I was going to hold all this up, but I realized I can go like this. So, hold on. Take a picture of the card so you can tell her. And, oh, this is a good time. Allison, this is a really good time to let you know. Anyone that you send to me for a reading that actually goes to my booking page and books a reading, as long as they give your first and last name, I have a referral program. Everyone you send to me, you'll have a $10 credit towards your next reading. So, and trust me, they won't be disappointed. I think in all my lifetime, I've had 2 readings that were disappointed, and I've been doing this for over 20 years. And that's because somebody paid for the reading and they didn't want it. So they're blocking it. So anyway, good answer. Here we go. Thanks for being here, you guys. Really appreciate you. Okay. So Sagittarius, you held tight. Just let me know you're still in the room and I will answer your question. Oh, I don't see your question. Hold on. Got AA. There she is. Hello, can I ask a question? Yeah, ask a question. Type a yes, no question. Don't use the word soon. Soon to you could be 10 years to your guides and angels. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Allison. I appreciate you. So you guys want to know a little secret? See my name, how it's typed, Bonnie B Spiritual. On the other platform, it's exactly that way. And that room's kind of empty. But I'm taking turns. Anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there. And that's the YOUTUBE. All right. Does Kay still have romantic feelings for me? Hi. Oh, Marvin went crazy when you left with Karma. Like crazy. He was so sad. Does Kay still have romantic feelings for me? All right. Karma's good. Well, not really, but she's as good as we can. Thanks, Allison. Thanks for asking. So the other night, I told how I took my dog to the vet. She's doing better, but she's not. It's gonna be a long go. They said it's gonna take about a month to heal, and if it doesn't heal, then it's back to the drawing board. So then we've got CT scans, which is 1,200, and then we've got MRIs, which is 3,000. So in the meantime, she's as good as she can be while she heals, I guess, and hopefully she heals. That's what we're hoping for. But thank you for asking. Love you too. All right, Sagittarius, does Kay still have romantic feelings for me? What's going on with your pain? Do you have pain on the side of your body? What's going on with that? Let me know if you have pain on the side of your body. No. Do they? Because I definitely felt pain. Hi, Terry. So when I get pain on one side of the body, that's saying there's not balance. It's not reciprocated. There's not balance in this relationship. The answer is yes. Kay does still have romantic feelings for you, but they're trying their best not to. They're not capable of giving you what you need. That makes sense because they're not capable. If you do a reading, it always comes out if it's a twin flame or not, a true twin flame. But yeah, the club, they're not showing up in their heart space. So it's club energy, which means they're in addiction, affliction, distraction, depression. They don't love themselves right now. So they're not in their heart space. They can't give you the receptivity. There's no balance in this at all. And you won't be happy in this. So it's tough. You've learned what you needed to learn from this. So the flowers show your growth. Words don't teach, experience teaches. You've learned, you've learned, you've learned. And you know that this is not going to serve you. You've had the epiphany. It's telling you to get rid of certain things. So you know this is not going to serve you. And if it is true that they are your twin flame, then it makes sense why this is no, it makes sense why you learned what you needed. Because a twin flame, all they are, I know that the world romanticizes it, but all that it is you've spiritually evolved to a certain level. So when you meet your twin flame, it aligns all your chakras. So you elevate massively to the next level that you needed. That's all. That's it. That's all it's supposed to be. But we confuse it because normally when you meet your twin flame, your heart chakra is blocked. So what happens is we meet them, all our chakras line up, including our heart chakra. So all of a sudden we're feeling love again and it pours out and we're like, wow. And we think this is it. This is the one. And it's not. It was just to align your chakras because you got to where you were at and you just needed the next plateau. This is definitely a complicated mess. I'll definitely give you that. So right now the answer is yes, but they know that they can't give you what you need. They know that they're not there. So they're just like a twin flame. They're in the running position. So take a picture of that. There you go. I hope that helped. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Love and light to you. Do, 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 do. Cindy! So Cindy gets to skip the queue because she is part of the beautiful, wonderful Enlightenment Tribe. She has subscribed to the Enlightenment Tribe. I really appreciate your support in my channel. Thank you so much. Will I be home for Thanksgiving or traveling? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. You're very welcome. Here we go. Will I be home for Thanksgiving or traveling? Let's post that. Cindy, what's going on with your knee, love? Why is your knee sore? Blessing. Blessing! Welcome to the Enlightenment Tribe. We welcome you in. Everything to do with enlightenment. That's what we're gonna, and once we get to 100, that's what we're gonna do. Lauren, I see ya. It's just gonna be a little bit. You fell. So Cindy, isn't it cool that I felt your knee? So the reason that happens is because they want you to. So the reason they give something outside of your question is to give authenticity to what I'm about to say. That's all. Will I be home for Thanksgiving or traveling? Well, it's not popping. They don't know. It's in stuck energy. It can go one way or the other. You could have it if you want it. So what's with the two? So if you do go home for Thanksgiving, how does it involve these two chaps? These two guys? How are they involved? Yeah, they don't know. They don't know what you're going to do. Even they come up with a big question. You'll have to manifest it. So if you want to be home, you can, but you got to really tap into your guides and angels and manifest it. Ask, Ask, you shall receive. Knock, the door shall open. Seek, and you shall find. So make sure you pray for what you want. You're kind of in stuck energy right now. So the clinging to the past is not allowing your future in. When you cling to the past, you actually cut yourself off from source energy. Thanks, Dana. Which means what you want cannot come in. Why? Because you're an old energy. So all these dreams that you want to come true cannot come in because you're in old energy. So you got to get out of the past. You got to stop clinging to the past. And the angels are trying to jumpstart you with that knowledge. They don't know. They don't know because you haven't decided. Their job is not to tell you what to do. Their job is to assist you in the best version of your creation. So you yourself are undecided if you're going to go home or not. One of the reasons is, really, do you want to? Someone told me I was blocked by curses. No. The only way you're blocked by curses is if you align to that yourself. If you believe that, if you allow that in. That's somebody that's wanting money. Don't do that. No. So, all right. You're blocked by curses? Fine. Sydney, align to this right now. Align to God, align to your angels, and say, please remove all curses. Please remove all things that are not for my highest good. Remove them right now from my energy, right now from my environment, right now from my body. Remove them in its entirety. Let me be in alignment with my highest good. And so it is. In Jesus' name we pray. Yeah, that upsets me. Don't worry about that. Right now, it's not in the cards. You're not really lined up to it. But they're saying that it's because you haven't really made up your mind. So you could go on this trip if you want, or you could not. It's kind of game either way. You've got to just decide if that's really what you want. I'm glad I've asked you. Yeah, you're welcome. Anyway, take a picture of those two cards. Welcome to the Enlightenment Tribe. I think it's going to do you a world of good. I really hope it does. I hope you see so much enlightenment that's going to help with so much in your life. I'm glad to share this with you. All right. All right, my patient Lauren. Please tell me if Ras Turn wants a long-term relationship with me. Okay. We really hit it off, so I want to see where this is going. Sounds good. Let's find out. Well, I get to hear the heart. Ooh. That's exciting, Blessing. Sorry, I got distracted. She just subscribed, so. All right, here we go. All right, Lauren, let me get into your energy. Please tell me if Ras Turn wants a long-term relationship with me. Okay. Yeah, Lauren, we need to talk. You've got some work to do, my love, to bring in what you definitely desire and want. This is so good. Oh, my goodness. Okay. So, Lauren, you are on, yes, you. You are on your destiny path right now. So because you asked a romantic question, a romance question, that means your destiny path has to do with romance. And what is a destiny path thing? It's something that you're meant to learn. It's a learning experience, a soul growth experience. And please tell me if Rastron wants a long-term relationship with me. The answer is no. I'm sorry, I know that's not what you want to hear. It is not an absolute no. It's a no, not right now. So that means this is like a maybe no. There's work that needs to be done. Now, one of the things is they see that your guard's up. You're not in your heart space. So you're a wonderful person and you're a great um, prospect, but you've got your guards up. So you've been through something. You've been through something, and you were forced to put your armor on. So you probably had your armor on for quite some time. And what's happened now is it's rusted shut. So you don't know how to take it off. So you're always ready to fight. You're always ready to not trust. Even if they send you Romeo, you'd sabotage it, not purposely, but just because. That's so cool. That was wild. I don't know what that was, but I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I feel like that was something really big, but I don't know. But thank you so much. Sorry, on the other page, it did. They just sent me a financial gift. So the fighting card. And yeah, she's saying too many times, I have to work on myself. You do have to work on yourself because you're coming up in club energy. So the club energy is your armor. It's up. You're ready to fight. So even if they send you Romeo, you're going to sabotage it, not intentionally, just because. So, but he ready or not me? No, it's the angels want you to tap in to your guides and angels. They really want you to connect to the divinity of who you are. They don't want you to date right now. They don't want you to date. The dating is the worst thing that you can do right now because you're not in your heart space. When you're not in your heart space, you're going to attract people that are not going to treat you properly. So it's very, very, very important to align to your highest good, align to your angels, your guides, really listen to your guidance system, and they will shine the light. They will show you where to go. They'll shine the light. Come this way, come this way. They'll show you where to go. Right now is not the time. And it is, they're saying it is you because you don't trust right now. So, but he ready or not, but he wants it. No, they're saying the answer to your question is no. Please tell me if Rastran wants a long-term relationship with me. The answer is no. However, it's not an absolute no. It's a small no, which means it can change. They feel the armor. They feel you're not ready. They feel that, you're not trusting. You're scared, you're worried, you've got the armor up. So you've got some healing to do is what it's showing, my love. I know that's not the answer you want, but hopefully I'll help you do. You've got some work to do, that's all. So here, take a picture. I'll give you the cards. Take a picture of that so you have it. All right. Love and light. I send you love and light. And the main thing is talk to God. Listen to God. God will guide you through this. God sees the bigger, broader picture, knows what's best for your life. All right, here we go. Dana, Dana, Dana. That was really cool. Thanks for that. The show. That was so cool. Huh. Yeah, I'm thinking, wow, that was really big. But then all I had to do was go into here, hold on. There we go. Sorry, guys. I need a quick break anyway, so What am I doing here? Don't I have a flare I can use or something? I thought I could use the flare. No? Oh, there it is. Use. There we go. Do not go, please. I'm not going. I'm not going. All right. So blessing you next, my love. This better be a yes. This better be a yes. Sorry, these were the cards. Take a picture of that. There you go. All right, blessing. This better be a yes. This better be a yes. That's all I can say. So I better, where is it? Will I hear the heartbeat of my twins on the 4th of December? Are you sure it's going to be the 4th of December? Can the date change, perhaps? They're not answering it. They answered with a destiny card. And it looks like your man's going to be with you because it shows that the Jack of Spade. And for some reason, I'm feeling procrastination. So my wrist hurts, which is my idea of procrastination. They give me that date. Okay. Yeah, they didn't answer a solid yes. That's all I wanted. Will she hear the heartbeat of her baby for the first time? Yeah, so I don't know. I'm going to... Hi, Sylvia. Yeah, so your man's going to be with you. They're showing that. You're not going to be there by yourself. You're going to have your man with you. So they showed me that. But they're not going to answer that, and I don't know why. They keep dropping the ace. The ace is a destiny card. So for some reason they don't want to answer that. And I don't know why. But if they don't answer, they don't answer. He's always around it. Oh, good. Yeah. Just trust in the angels. They'll guide the way. Trust in the angels. And make sure that you stay balanced in your life. So stay balanced in your thoughts, stay balanced in your body. That's all they're saying. Sorry, hon, they don't want to answer it. You know me, I answer a lot of things, but for some reason that they just don't want to answer that. You're welcome. All right. I'm going to do one more from here and then I'll go back there. Tara, thanks for following me. It's okay. Thanks, hon. I tried, blessing. At least I've answered like a lot in the past. I can only be the messenger. And if they don't want to let me message, what can I do? I can't do much. Hi, Yepis. Yepits Queen. Just let me know you're still in the room because I don't want to answer the question unless you're still in the room. Will my daughter stop drinking? Now I'm getting downloaded information like crazy on this. So, congratulations, you've got chosen. Now, before I say this answer, I got to say a disclaimer. You guys, even though I am a medium, I do not do spirit contact on this room. I just don't do it. So if you want spirit contact, you have to go to my page. You have to click the link and book a reading. My readings are $175 for the hour. They're over Zoom. They are recorded. And when I do spirit, I always ask for evidence. So you know for a fact it's them. The reason I had to say that, oh, thanks, Dana. The reason I had to say that is because with your question, Yepits, will my daughter stop drinking? You are having help from the other side. So one of your loved ones that have crossed over to the other side that I believe had a drinking problem, that I believe had a drinking issue, they're the ones that are helping the situation. They're trying to right a wrong. So I don't know why, but they just are. And I felt cobwebs and I felt their presence, but I don't do that on here, so don't expect me to. But I had to let you know that you are not alone on this. My mother, she passed away last year. Yeah. So she is righting a wrong from the other side. So I just want you to know that. So you're not alone on this. There is angelic help. And this is your daughter's destiny path. So the ace, this is a life expansion moment. So this is something that your daughter coming here to the planet knew that they were going to learn, knew that they were going to expand from, overcome. I do love the heart. So this is an alignment. The answer is yes. Alex, so cool. So, and it comes with a strong yes after. So there's going to be communication, strong communication. Gazelle, hello. There's abundance here. Now, here's the neat thing, Yepits. Your daughter's learning from the school of hard knocks. Words don't teach, experience teaches. She's learning, she's learning, she's learning. So she's learning from the school of hard knocks. One of the things she's learning is that the grass is not always greener on the other side. It's spray painted over there. And she's really going to come into alignment to her blessings. She's going to realize how blessed she is, fortunate she is, and how she can do these things. So it's just a matter of time. It is her destiny path. There is something that's transpired in the past that has her in stuck energy. So there is something that she will need to overcome. She will need to release. Right now, she clings to the past. She replays it. And when we're not the wholeness of who we are, we get distracted in life. And it could be alcohol. It could be video games. It could be movies. It could be work. It doesn't matter. I pray she does. She broke my window and the door today. Yeah. It's just a matter of time. But they did answer yes. Communication's the key. So please feel free to communicate freely and openly with her. Because it does show that communication will be good. Take a picture of your answer. There you go. All right. Next, we've got Ethan. Are you still in the room? I don't want to answer unless you're still in the room. Hi. Does A think about me and miss me? Perfect. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your time. I appreciate you being in the room. Thank you for your energy. It is greatly appreciated. Ethan, does A think about me and miss me? Did you see it pop? That popped pretty quick. Oh my. So A does miss you, but doesn't think about you that much. So how can somebody miss you but not think about you? Because they're busy. They're busy. They're busy. So they don't really have a lot of time to think about you. So does A think about me? The answer is no, but it's a small no, which means it can change. But does A miss me? The answer is yes. There will be communication. Not right away, but there will be communication. There is soul expansion in this relationship. So either your soul expanded and learned what it needed to learn, or their soul expanded and learned what it needed to learn, or it's going to. Either way, there's soul expansion. So beyond illusion is seeing beyond the illusion. So it's really important right now you tap into your angels and guidance system. They're trying to guide you to some kind of stability, home stability, like your house, your actual stability. And they're trying to guide you to something that is actually has really good chemistry, like true chemistry. It fires you up, like whew, hot, hot. This was not it. This is more like friendship. It's friendship. Anyway, it's not quite what you wanted to hear, but it's what they gave you. So I'll let you take a picture of that. There you go. Oops, sorry. Take a picture of that. There you go. Okay. Appreciate you. Here we go. I might have to take a break soon, you guys. I'm getting a little squirrely. I just read 20 people, 20 different energies. Sweetheart, could you bring me my water? I forgot my water. Thank you, love. And I have a big day tomorrow too, and there's so many people in the room, and I use my flare, so I got to stay here. I can't go yet. You're welcome. How's everybody doing tonight? I need a break. I just need a break. 20. I just read 20 people. Big energy. Lots going at me. And there are a lot of big ones too, like real deep ones. I want to do that one that gave me all the gifts. So make sure you ask your questions. I don't want to go back too far in time. You're now on top 99 and collect tiles to be redeemed for rewards. Okay. Thanks, Blessing. I appreciate it. That's so exciting. I hope you do let me know. That's really exciting. Yeah, Rocco, I don't do spirit contact. So if you go to my page, you do a reading, I can do spirit contact. I always ask for evidence, but I just don't do it on this page. Tara, thanks for following me. Malcolm, thanks for following me. Appreciate you guys. Yeah. Trying to see the gifts, I couldn't find them. All right. Just waiting for my water, guys. So in the meantime, why don't you guys let me know where you're from? Where is everybody from these days? Take a quick break. Whew, 20 readings. That was a lot. That was a lot. Retype it so I don't have to go back. Indiana. Nice. Langley. Langley, the US or Langley, Canada? Because I know there's both. Ooh, Australia. Kelly's in Canada. BC. Okay. So my man, I'm going to let you know. I don't know if you know, but I'm at the Abbotsford Trade Show Friday, Saturday, Sunday this weekend doing palm reads. So $30. Come get your palm read. It'll blow your mind, I tell you. Let me know that you saw me on TikTok though, and I'll remember the name, my man. So you got to tell me that. But yeah, come to the Abbotsford Trade Show, and I'll do your reading. I do. Nice. Oh, well, there you go. Hi, Shelly. Ah, fantastic. Love it. So we've got, thank you, sweetie. Quinn, thanks for following. Germany. Fantastic. I'd love to go there. Same with Australia. I've never been to Australia. I'd love to go there. Yep. That's great. Sometimes I can find things. What do you mean by anything from Josh? Oh, spirit contact. I don't do spirit contact. Even though I say I'm a medium, I don't do it on this platform. I only do. Okay, I'll explain this to you guys because a lot of people don't understand. On this platform, I do no spirit contact. The reason for that, our guides and angels are right here. It's easy. It's easy. When I do spirit contact, I have to raise my vibration so much higher to connect. So I don't feel safe doing that on this platform. I don't find this platform's a high enough vibration to do it. So I only do that one-on-one on Zoom. And but feel free to go for a reading. My readings are $175 for the hour. They're over Zoom, and I always ask for evidence. But yeah, there's a lot of readers on this page that do that. So I'm sure you'll be guided to the right one for you. Bobo, I didn't see it. I saw it. Did my comment go through? But I didn't see your other one. Nothing like water, eh? Water's so good. Oh, I'm sorry you have a network issues, lady. That's terrible. Okay, Doraemon. Type your question again. So, Doraemon, type your question. Okay, I'm ready to rumble. Are you guys ready to rumble? I'm from Delta. My daughter in Satri, you read beautiful prayer for her. Oh, thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad that helped. That's really good. All right, Bobo. Bobo. Love that name. Will my ex reach out this week? Since it's my birthday soon. Well, happy birthday. Hi, guys. Will my ex reach out soon this week since it's my birthday? So the way that it works is when I tap into your angels and guides, it's no different than you guys tapping into your intuition. Your angels are always talking to you. So when I answer a question, it's always in the now. So as it is now, which means it can change because energies are always shifting. We are always changing our mind. We're always shifting and changing. So you always want to tap in. I'll give you an example. Jack and Jill. Jill came to me and says, is Jack interested in me? Is he going to ask me out? And the answer at the time when I tap into the energy is, yep, Jack is interested in her and Jack's going to ask her out. So the answer is yes. And then about a week later, Jack meets Sophie. Jack went on a date with Sophie and has not left Sophie's side. So now Jill comes and says, hey, is Jack, interested in me? Is Jack going to ask me out on the date? The answer now becomes no. And she's confused because a week prior it was yes. It can shift. And the only reason I'm telling you that, Bobo, is because they answered with a no. But it's a small no. It's not an absolute no. This is a small no, which is more like a maybe no, which means it can change. But if they had an answer today, the answer is no. I've been having things on my FYP that he's reaching out soon. The angels are trying to break you from this, I think. You got the rebel card. So you need to break the chains that bind you, that keep you from being successful and shining your light. I don't think this is it. The angels really want you to tune out the peanut gallery. They really want you to tune in. All your answers are inside. Everything you need is inside. Ask, you shall receive. Knock, the door shall open. Seek, and you shall find. It's very, very important that you tune out the noise, that the phones, the TVs, the people's opinions. You tune it all out and you really listen to your guidance system, because it will guide you where you need to go. It will guide you to your highest happiness. I try, but it won't leave my mind. They're saying not this week. It's a small no. So not this week. Sorry, Bobo. Sorry. But you could take a picture of this. But again, this can change. They did say that. It's been months since, yeah. So your birthday won't probably bring it on. Take a picture of that so you have it. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do Dorman Knox. What do we got here? Hello. I'm Logshari. Okay. I am horrible with these names because I've never seen them in my life. So please bear with me. Try my best. My heart's there. I wish I could say it properly. Does my person, Manhanath, have love feelings towards me? Let's find out. Let's find out. Hi, all. Welcome to the channel, guys. Does my person have love feelings towards me? Did you see it pop? That was pretty interesting. So the answer, if they had an answer today, the answer is yes. However, there's fear around this. So the club energy is fear energy. So this is addiction, affliction, trauma, drama, depression. It's a little scary. It's important that you tune into God. Really listen to your guidance system. Really listen to what you're being guided to make sure your dreams come true. It has to start with a friendship. Friendship is the key. You got to be able to blend really well together. And I think either yourself or them, that's the problem with when I do an hour reading, I know whose energy is who, but this I can't tell if it's yours or theirs. But it's like you've got to rebel against the situation. One of you has chains that are binding you. So it's you've got to rebel against that in order to be successful and shine your light. And if this is what you want, that's what you need to do. So it kind of reminds me, it could be addiction, or it could be like a belief system. I call the belief systems the BS of our life, because it doesn't always serve us. So belief systems is just a thought that you think. You stop thinking, it's no longer thought. And yeah, they got to work through that. That's why it's club energy. So the answer is yes, but it's very convoluted and it's not very easy peasy. And I don't know, there's something about money in that too. So I don't know if it's worry about money or if it's money related. I have no idea. But for some reason, money is significant towards the dream. Anyway, take a picture of all those so you have it. Here, hold on. We got to make sure you can see the words. Do, 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 do. Friendship, rebel. There we go. Try that. That way you have it. Thanks for the gifts, guys. I appreciate it. Anyway, I hope that helped. All right. Who is the lucky number 23 to get a reading? Rachel, I'm not grabbing that one. I know you're persistent. So normally if somebody's persistent, I like to, but my angels are making me skip it. And I have to listen to them. I'm sorry. Sade, they want me to answer yours. Is Isaac still doing that? All right. Let's find out. Sage, congratulations. You've been chosen. Just let me know when you're in the room so I don't waste it. Hi, Linda. Sade, are you still in the room? Let me know you're still in the room, my love. Or I'm skipping it. All right, she's not in the room. Guess it's going to be Rachel after all. Rachel, are you still in the room? Rachel, are you still in the room? Let me know. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So I was going to read for Sade and I was going to read for Rachel, but neither of them are in the room. They've already left. So who else do we got? Kayla, will I talk to Marcos? Are you in the room? Yay, somebody's in the room. All right, Kayla. Me, I'm in the room. Let me just post this. Thanks, Melody. Will I talk to Maros again? Let's find out. Will I talk to Marlowe's again? Thanks for the love, Melody. It's in stuck energy, Kayla. They actually don't know right now. So it is because it's not popping. That means it's not a yes and it's not a no. So it literally can go either way. When it doesn't pop, it can go either way. So everybody, my name is Bonnie B. I am a spiritual psychic medium. What does that mean? It means I only work with the white light. So I connect to your guides, your angels about your life. Today is Thoughtful Thursday. Every Thursday I go live. I give to the community free of charge. You guys got to type your yes, no question. Don't use the word soon. Soon to you could be 10 years to your guides and angels. If you're lucky enough to be chosen, you will see I take my time. I really let the angels get their message through. And if you need more, go to my page, click on my link, and book a reading. My readings are $175 for the hour. They are over Zoom. and they're very uplifting. So Kayla, here's the thing. The angels don't want you concentrating on a relationship right now. The reason being is you are in pain still. So something happened to you where you got hurt very profoundly. And when you got hurt, it's like they took a piece of you with them and you haven't been the same. So your guard is up. Your guard is up. And you could be surrounded by people and you could feel love all around you. Nobody knows because you're still giving love. And mentally, you know people love you, but you stop feeling it. If you don't feel, you don't hurt. They say an unkind word, you're not going to feel it. They say a kind word, you're not going to feel that either. So the angels are trying to get you to feel again, because what you desire cannot come in when this wall is up. It just can't. So you're going to attract people that are emotionally unavailable. What do you mean you're married? What do you mean you have a drug addiction? What do you mean you're emotionally unavailable? Don't date. It's just going to bring you more problems. What's really important is you bide your time and you work on your healing. That's what's important. And when you work on your healing, that's when they'll guide you. Come this way to the right person at the right time. Yes, that's very true. I only attract people emotionally available, and I'll take your advice. I send you love and light. You got this. Anyway, I'm going to hold these up so you can take a picture of this because that was pretty cool. Got it? All right. Love and life to you. Love and life to you. All right. Thanks, Melody. Hi, Linda. Will 2026 be good financially to me? You're welcome. Will 2026 be good financially to me? Will 2026 be good financially to me? All right, Linda, you need a reading. You would be the perfect candidate for a reading. My readings are $175 for the hour. They're over Zoom. They're very impactful. Go to you'll see I put a link in my description. My email address. Not my email. My website. www.bbfsa stands for Bonnie B for spiritual advice.com. Go there. It's going to tell you a warning. It's not authentic. It's authentic. I don't know why they do that, but it's so Bonnie. No, pardon me. It's www.bbfsa, which stands for Bonnie B for spiritual advice.com. You can book your reading there. I'll tell you why you need a reading. It's saying no, but it's saying no for your highest good, which means you've got some issues that we need to sort through. There's some darkness that we need to deal with. So this could be addiction, affliction, drama, trauma, depression. It's some darkness, and it's like always on your shoulder. And the light can't come in when the darkness is present. This needs to end in its totality. There's something in the way keeping you from your happiness and your passion that needs to end in its totality. And until that, you're not going to bring in this high vibrational desire that you want while this is active. That's why. So the reason I say the reading is we can unfold all that, and they'll dig into why and what it is you need to release and how it is you can release it and how it is you can raise your vibration to what it is you desire. The number one compliment I get from my readings is, your reading changed my life. And it's not me that changed it. I'm just the messenger. I'm just the privileged one to be the one to do the messages. It's your guides, your angels. So I hope you hook me up on that. And if not, I send you love and light. Don't forget, you've got a divine team ready to assist you. Start talking to them. Ask, you shall receive. Knock, the door shall open. Seek, and you shall find. Everything you need is inside. So your angels are always guiding you, but you've got to listen. You've got to turn the phone off, turn the TV off, really tap in and listen. Love and light. Let me know what you thought of that. 24, 25, 26. Okay. Hi, Roseanne. Congratulations, you've been chosen. Will I be with Anthony? Let's find out. Let's find out. Are you ready to rumble? It's very important what you guys think. To the degree you believe becomes your reality. So you got to be careful on what you're thinking. People don't realize that. They sabotage their life without realizing it because they focus on everything they hate. They focus on everything that bugs them. They focus on everything that pisses them off. And then they wonder why life is so frustrating and why life is so hard and why life is so terrible. And it's, if you look at what you're thinking about, that is why. Everything is a reflection of what you're thinking about. Everything. I know it sounds woohoo, but it is not. This is direct from source. This is direct from the divine. When I started, I didn't know that. I just did readings. It was just the development over time that I've learned how profound and prolific that is. They really, really, really mean it. This isn't really for you, Roseanne. That's for somebody in the room because they're going to log off and the angels want me to tell them that. So I got divinely guided to spit that answer out. So sorry to digress on your reading, but somebody in the room needed that. Look, it's 2:22. I've been on here for 2 hours and 22 minutes. 222. Is that not alignment? I love it. Will I be with Anthony? Yeah, you can be. It's a small yes, which means it can change. So it's more like a maybe yes. What is important though is your fear. Your thoughts are not of the highest caliber. So what I just said does relate to you as well, because they're saying you need to master your thoughts. Your thoughts are of low vibration. So they are of fear, of density, of lack, of not feeling worthy, of desperation. So they want you to work on that. They want you to master your light, master your thoughts. Be very conscious of everything you think, because everything you think matters. And they want you to be aware of that. There's so many people in the room. I don't want to leave, but my phone is literally at 1%. My phone's gonna just end and I'm gonna lose you guys. I'm so sorry. I appreciate all your patience. I appreciate your energy. Please tune in next Thursday for Thoughtful Thursday. Every Thursday, I go live at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is midnight Eastern Standard Time. And I will be doing the yes, no questions for free. Other than that, I do go live on Mondays for Manifestation Monday. That's where you can come and ask for prayer or manifestation. So I can help you manifest what you want or help you pray for what you want, because the power of prayer is so powerful. Love you, Bonnie. Have a blessed night. You too, Cindy. Love you as well. Asuku Langley. So thank you for following me. Melody, thanks for your thanks. I appreciate it. And thanks for the gifts. It's really beautiful. Wow, he's been with Jody. She never goes away. Stood in our way. Not sure if wants come back. Yeah, no kidding. Wow. Yeah. So I appreciate all of you. Leah, I'm sorry I didn't get to you, love. I appreciate all of you. Please tune in next Thursday for Thoughtful Thursday and or Manifestation Monday. If you live in Canada, I travel from this. I do Seattle and BC are my two main places I go. But right now I'm in BC for the Women's West Coast Women's Show. So if you are in BC, go to Abbotsford Trade Axe, get your palm read by me. I'm there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Other than that, love and light to all of you. I send you love. I send you light. Shine your light bright, guys. Don't let it be dimmed. See you next Monday or Thursday. God bless. Good night. God bless. Good night.